So just when I thought I got all the cases for my Note 9 that I wanted to get, I end up buying another one. So today we're going to take a look at this case right here from Ghostek for the Galaxy Note 9. You can get this on Amazon for $14.99. So here's the product page on Amazon's website, and it comes like I said, like it says there, in 4 colors. Here's the black, and there's a pink, and then you have red, and then you have my color right here, which is the one I got is silver. I don't know why they didn't have blue. It would have been nice to have blue. That's probably the one I would have gotten. And here are the features of the case. I've always been interested in getting the Ghostek. I think since my LG V20 or my Note 8. But at the time, they didn't have too many cases that were, one, super slim and transparent like what they have now. And they were a little pricier compared to the more popular cases that we usually get, like the Spigen and the Rinky cases, which are 2 of my favorite for clear cases. So here is the Ghostek. I guess their prices have come down now for their, at least for their new models that they have. I think this Cloak, I'm sorry. Okay, so their other one is called the Atomic, and then they have one called the Nautical, which is a waterproof case. So out of all those 3, the Cloak is probably, well, I'm not going to say probably, it is the thinnest one. And so first off, right off the bat, I like what Ghostek is doing here with their presentation. So you can look at this, and it's a 2-part packaging, because you can open it up booklet style right here, and there you can see the case, so you can see the look of the case before you even open the packaging up. And right here on the left part of the packaging, you can see the features that it has, as you can see. So you can pause that, read it for yourself. Right here in the back are telling you more about their features and what this case brings to the table as far as for protecting your Note 9. And then also right here up in the front, and you can see that 2 times military standard, drop tested, limited lifetime warranty are my 2 eye-catching ones that come out to me in mind. And right here on the sides you have Ghostek and the Cloak 3. And this is probably the color, which mine it is a silver. So all in all, this is a pretty good and eye-catching presentation, and probably why their smartphone cases are a little more pricier than comparable models. So here are my 2 other favorite clear cases over the years. Here's Spigen's packaging. This is probably how it would look in a store. And here is Rinky with their Ziploc, packaging. Now, if you were at a retail store like, say, Best Buy or like Fry's, which one is going to catch your attention? That one, or this one right here? I would probably say this one. I think the only other company that has this type of packaging is probably Spec and Tech 21, which are 2 other very expensive smartphone cases. So enough of the talk. Let's open this up. It's probably weird, right, that I still have those Ziploc bag in the packaging for the Spigen and the Rinky, but I'm a hoarder. What can I say? So okay, opening it up right off the box right here. This, we have the case in its plastic tray right here. Let's see what else comes in the box. Nothing. So that's it. That's it. So here is the case itself. Is it in a plastic? Like some of these, like the Rinky, came in. There was like what did the Rinky come in? Like the Rinky came in. It had like tape on the insides and the back to protect the case from scratches or whatever, or dust. I don't think this one comes in that, but so it's a two-part case, as you will see right here. You have this soft TPU on the inside, and then a harder polycarbonate, which on most of these phones, like I'm gonna say Spigen, the outside harder TPU or polycarbonate material is a little slippery. This one has a pretty good grip right off the bat. So we're gonna get my Note 9 and install the Note 9 into this case and walk you through it. And why is my camera not focusing? But so far nothing as far as like little bubbles or anything. So I don't know if my Note 9 has a skin on it, if it would show watermarks like it did on the Spigen, because it doesn't look like it has those anti-bubble or whatever anti-watermarking on this case. I can't see it. I really don't see it right now. So I'm gonna put my Note 9 inside of the case and we'll walk through it. Actually, before we install the Note 9 onto this Ghostek case, let's compare it with my favorite, one of my favorite clear cases, and that's this one right here, the Spigen. The Spigen being my favorite because it has this thing right here, the kickstand. But all of my other clear cases are all the clear cases I have so far, including the ESR, which is a tempered glass back, are all similar. So here, as we can see from the sides, the Ghostek seems to be a little bit thicker, only because of this harder TPU sides. Here we go. And as far as buttons go, it looks like the Ghostek button is almost more flush than the Spigen. The buttons are definitely smaller on the Ghostek than they are on the Spigen, but you can still fill them out even if you're not going to be looking. I like what Spigen does here with their Bixby, and also on their power button. They have these little ridges on the buttons right there, so you can feel where they're at, where the buttons are at. And Ghostek, because these are like metallic, it doesn't really have any ridging, but you could still feel them out, so that's not a big thing right here. And as you can see here, they're very detailed. As far as you can see this these arrows on the volume up and volume down button, and nothing for Bixby. You got Cloak right there on the bottom of the Bixby button, and then right here on the ports, they're pretty comparable, as you can see, as far as thickness goes. And then you got here the right side with the power button, and I don't know if my camera will focus right here, the power button logo on the power button. See the power button logo on the power button, and right here you have the lone microphone hole up top. Okay, so that's it for that. Let's install the phone onto the case. Okay, so I got my Note 9 all wiped up and ready to go. Let's install it. Hopefully we can just like pop it in like so. Yep, we can. We don't have to like take out like we don't have, on some of these cases you have to remove the metal or the hard frame and install it and then put it back on, but this one is good to go. And as you can see here on the sides, it's pretty tight because of that because of this hard plastic shell on the sides, so it makes it more tighter on the sides overall. So all in all, it's pretty good. Ports seem good, but we'll test those out later. So now let's first off, let's go through the back and work our way up front. So here in the back you have the Ghostek logo, and the inside of this case does have that little dot matrix pattern. It just didn't show through the camera, but I could see it when I was comparing it with the Rinky, that it does have that dot matrix, a small little dot matrix pattern that'll probably keep it from getting watermarks on your phone, and also prevent it from yellowing out from, you know, UV light. And so as you can see here, these sides have like this I don't know if this chamfered kind of feel, which makes it grippy on these sides. And as you can see here, there's a lot of extra lip around the camera lens and the fingerprint sensor to protect your camera lens and the fingerprint sensor in the back of the phone. And this frame, I think, yeah, the plastic frame here around the sides are raised up a little more than this back part, actual back piece. So it's going to protect your back, the back of your case and your phone and the lens. So pretty good. And then over here on this part of the side, there's even more ridging to give it even more grip when you're holding it. So it's a very good and grippy on the sides because of how this is designed. So now let's check the fingerprint scanner. It's easy to feel out because it's not too big, and like how it was on ESR, the ESR, when it came all the way down here and I had to slide it, and there you go, it unlocked it real easily. Here we go again, boom, nice and easy, and it unlocks. So power button, power button is good. It's is it clicky? It's pretty clicky and responsive. Bixby is okay. I really can't stand Bixby. Sometimes it just comes on without me even asking for it. It just always listening. I don't know how to turn it off. I thought I did, but anyways. So volume buttons. Close the camera. Volume buttons are good, and they're pretty clicky. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So that's pretty good. So now let's check out the ports. So all the ports seemed pretty lined up, starting with the headphone jack, USB-C, microphone, speaker, S Pen is easy to remove, easy enough to remove, even with this extra, you know, hard plastic frame on the bottom, on the sides. It's pretty easy to remove. Up top here, it looks like the lone microphone hole is lined up, and then here on the front, there is extra lip around here on the sides, as you can see. Going all the way around from bottom to the right edge, and then back to the top. There is a lot of protection for the front of the case. So I'm all in all, pretty impressed so far. But we got to test out these ports. So let me get my headphones and my USB plugs. Okay, so here is the fat ended USB-C plug converter from USB-C to regular USB that came with the Note 9. And if this will fit this port right here, if this will fit this port right here, we know the other ones are going to be good to go. So save us some time, we'll just go with this. And it does not, because of this, the metallic frame. Let me see if I can put it in through the other way, the other side. No. So that is a fail right there for this one right here, for the converter. So let me get the regular one. Okay, so let's try this again. So here is a normal USB-C cord that came with my Samsung Gear 360 because my Note is in the car. And plug it in, and that one works. So if you have a normal USB-C, that the one that came with your Note, or standard, I guess, they'll fit. But if you're trying to use the USB-C converter to, like, I don't know, transfer files from one phone to the next, it's probably best if you remove the case first, because now it won't work. This is the first case that I have that won't work with this USB-C converter because of the extra thickness, and probably because this hard plastic side, the hard polycarbonate side, won't give. So a normal one or your regular USB-C cord will work, but not the fat USB-C converter. Okay, so now we have my Bayer Dynamic headphones right here. Bayer Dynamic with its fat ended headphone plug, and let's see if it works. I didn't hear the snap. So again, if you have a fatter ended plug, it's not gonna work. Okay, so here is the headphone plug that came with the AKG N60 that I got as a free giveaway when I got pre-ordered the Note, and that one works, as you can see. So this is what you would call regular standard headphone plug, and it works. Again, a fatter one like this one won't work because of the extra protection and the no give of this hard polycarbonate frame. So that is the minus right there. Now we're gonna check for wireless charging. Okay, here we are on my nightstand / bookshelf. Here's my Sanyo wireless charger that I reviewed I don't know how long ago. And again, if you guys missed the review, blue LED light means it's ready to charge, and when it turns green it means it's charging. So let's put the phone there, and there you go. It is charging from portrait. And there you go, it'll charge from landscape too, as we will see. As you guys can see right there, fast wireless charging is working, and 42 minutes until fully charged. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Okay, so all in all, I like this case. It offers very good protection. I mean, they tested this twice. Military's testing 2 times military protection or drop protection or whatever. It will add a little bit more weight to your already somewhat heavy Note 9 if you're not used to these big phones, which I am, because I've been using Notes since for almost forever now. And there's a little bit of rainbow effect right here. I don't know if that's from my skin or from the case. Probably from the case, but it's not going to bother me. So the only negatives on this case is what we just saw there. If you're going to use a fatter than normal headphone plug, or you're using a fatter than normal USB-C cord or the USB-C converter for transferring files on your Note 9, then I think it's for using Smart Switch. If you're going to be using Smart Switch on your Note 9 and you need that USB-C converter, it's not going to work. But other than that, it's a good looking case. It's very grippy here on the sides. It's going to offer you a lot of protection compared to other, let's say, transparent cases. So for a slim type of case, other than say like an OtterBox or the Spigen armor or whatever, or these guys, Ghostek's own nautical and atomic cases. This is as slim as it'll get for the best protection, with a different look on the sides right here. And like I said, you have they have black, red, pink, and this one right here. This is the silver. So that is it. Do I recommend it? Yes, as long as you know that the headphone jack and the USB-C might not be compatible with all types of headphone plugs and USB-C cords. So that's about it. This is the Ghostek Cloak 3. You can get it on Amazon with Prime same-day delivery with orders over $35, and I think that's only for the silver one, but I might be wrong. Anyways, that is it for this review. Everybody, thank you guys all for watching. Take care. We'll see you soon for some more videos. Have a great day.